Elon Musk has set the world on fire, or at least online, with the announcement that he is actually considering purchasing the toy company Hasbro.
'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side.
Hi everyone, my name is Jacob Berry. Welcome to the StudioJake vidcast where I talk about all things pop culture. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and if you're watching on YouTube, ring that little bell so you get notifications when I post a new vidcast and consider becoming a channel member. Yes, I know I'm a few days late to this. A lot of people have been talking about it for days now, but it was the holidays, and so I just wanted to wait a little bit before I broached a topic like this. But yeah, it seems like the world's most wealthy man, the creator and founder of Tesla, SpaceX, now he is the owner of X, formerly known as Twitter. He is considering purchasing Hasbro. For those of you who don't know, which I don't know why you would or wouldn't, but Hasbro is one of a many number of toy companies, but they're pretty big because they own Transformers, G.I. Joe. For a while, they had a deal with Disney for doing some of their properties, but one of the biggest things they're known for is Dungeons and Dragons. Apparently, Elon Musk is a Dungeons and Dragons fan, and he has said that he doesn't like how Hasbro has allowed Wizards of the Coast to kind of control what's going on in Dungeons and Dragons. So he is saying, hey, I may just buy it. This is according to the Tribune Express, or the Express Tribune. The website doesn't really make it that clear. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, has once again made waves in the gaming community with a bold statement regarding his interest in purchasing Hasbro, the parent company of Dungeons and Dragons, or D&D. Musk's comments follow his earlier announcement that his company, XAI, would launch an AI-focused game studios to make games great again. Musk's frustration with the current state of gaming development, particularly under corporate control, was amplified by a controversial passage in the 40th anniversary of Making of D&D book. In the book, D&D product lead Jason Tondreau distanced himself from the game's creators Gary Gygax and Dave Arneson. Musk responded strongly on social media, criticizing both Tondreau and Hasbro for their treatment of the D&D legacy. His tweet read, "Nobody, and I mean nobody, gets to trash Gary Gygax and the geniuses who created Dungeons and Dragons." This outburst led Musk to question the value of Hasbro, asking his followers on Twitter, "How much is Hasbro?" While he didn't explicitly announce plans to purchase the company, his comments has sparked widespread speculation about the possibility. Should Musk follow through on this acquisition, he would not only gain control of Dungeons and Dragons, but also other major intellectual properties like Monopoly, Magic the Gathering, Transformers, and My Little Pony. Musk's latest remarks have generated considerable interest from both fans and industry analysts who are now left wondering whether his proposed purchase could reshape the future of these beloved franchises. For now, though, the exact scope of Musk's intention remain uncertain. And that's absolutely right. We don't really know a whole lot about what his intentions are. I've been a critic of Elon Musk. He says he's committed to free speech, but then he made the ex-CEO someone who is a globalist who has worked for organizations that have stifled free speech. And she even has said in previous comments, I believe in freedom of speech, but not freedom of reach. Well, that's the same thing. If you say something and you reach an audience, it's not up to a social media platform to deplatform you unless you're making threats or trying to blackmail people or whatever the case may be. Musk clearly has a plan here because right after he made this announcement, shares of Hasbro actually went up with the possibility of him wanting to purchase the company. So I'm sure Hasbro is thankful for that. But on the other hand, they probably weren't too crazy about the world's wealthiest man saying he wants to buy their company. But hey, Hasbro, you're a publicly traded company. That was your decision. And so if Musk wants to buy it, buy it. And I actually wouldn't mind this so much. Elon Musk is clearly a big dork, a geek, a nerd, much like myself, I guess, although I'm not an engineering genius like he is. The way he comes up with things is incredible. But I still have criticized some of his positions. So if he ever perchance watches this, I would not mind him buying Hasbro because I think Hasbro needs to change. Now, they did just hire a new CEO who's formerly of a video game company, and this guy is saying he wants to take Hasbro to develop video games based on their franchises. So we might get a new G.I. Joe game, a Transformers game, a My Little Pony game, Dungeons and Dragons video game, maybe. Who knows? Elon Musk, if you ever watch this video, I don't know if you will. I hope you do, because I would love it if you did. I would love for you to buy Hasbro. The only thing I ask is that you don't change Optimus Prime into a Cybertruck and you don't make all the Autobots and Decepticons Teslas. I don't even care what model. Just please keep them in their original transforming modes, whatever car they were. And if you want someone like, a writer to create you some new characters that transform into these items, I'm your guy. We can talk about it. Just shoot me an email. Anyway, personally, like I said, I think that this is a good move by Elon Musk because, for one thing, it kind of puts pressure. We saw this where Elon Musk is very good at putting pressure on companies sort of to right their ship. We saw this with Disney and a bunch of other entertainment corporations. They said, hey, we're not going to advertise with Musk on X anymore because we're angry about his political stances. Well, that's none of their dang business. But Elon Musk, he did that famous Q&A where he sat down and he said, F you, I will not be blackmailed through advertiser funds. F you, F you. And then he said, Bob, as in Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney. Do you hear that? F you. So it worked, though, because after just a few short months, Disney is now running ads on X again. So he is good at that. And maybe that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to influence Hasbro to just change their stance on Dungeons and Dragons. So hopefully, with Elon Musk putting pressure on Hasbro, this will help them right the ship in regards to that, because we're seeing this creep into Transformers, to Dungeons and Dragons, to G.I. Joe. They're changing characters who have been beloved. They're changing their orientations. They're race swapping, gender swapping, and it's not right. And quite frankly, yeah, you're a moron. You're creatively bankrupt. Create an original character. But they continue to just shove these woke identity politics. And that is one thing Elon Musk has fought against. And hopefully, whether he intends to buy Hasbro or not, that sort of pressure will convince them that that is not the way to go. If you like that video, be sure to give it a like, share it out to all your friends, leave me a comment and tell me what you think, and subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, ring that little bell so you get notifications when I post a new vidcast, and consider becoming a channel member. You can head on over to my website, StudioJakeMedia.com, where you can sign up for free with your email. There are no ads, nothing, but I have tons of news, reviews, and views on different things from TV, film, anime, books, and so much more. If you want to support the channel, head on over to my locals community. You can sign up for a monthly subscription or send me tips based on the articles that I post there, including some exclusive ones that are just for my locals community. If you really want to support me, check out my novels. It's Cyber Monday, so head on over, get one or all four, leave me a 5-star review. It really helps out small indie creators like myself. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on Studio Jake.